You're welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Joey Sparks. That's 2E's No Why. You heard me, 2E's No Why. And in this video, we are going to be reacting for the very first time to Tom Macdonald, Superman. Now, if you're regular on the channel, you know I love me some Tom Macdonald. The more and more I hear from him, the more and more I love his point of view on a lot of things. And I also respect his courage for what he does music about, if that's saying anything. So if you're ready for me to react to Superman by Tom Macdonald, then let me know. But first, you know I gotta play my intro. Coffee sip, yeah. All right, let's take that down. Let's pull this up. Before we get started, do me a favor, like and comment on all the content, preferably as soon as it comes out. That helps my videos go higher in the algorithm and stay there for longer. I'll appreciate you for it. Also, if you're new to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. I'm a music videographer by trade, so that's the POV that I take in all these reactions. I also do reviews, unboxings, and interviews, so hit the subscribe button. Join my positive and uplifting community we're building around here. And if you don't believe me that they're positive and uplifting, try making friends in the comments and find out for yourself. Without further ado, Tom Macdonald, Superman. First of all, before we even start that first frame, dope. This is what you want to do when you're filming outside and you don't have like a big production budget, like for like a movie or like just for whatever you're using. If your budget doesn't allow you to get what they have is a muslin tarp that helps diffuse the sun and kind of give like an even cast, but you're shooting in daytime, you got to deal with sun and you got to deal with shadows. And so when I first started, all I did was like just have my talent face the sun, and then my talent would be squinting. And then what would also happen is, imagine me standing in front of Tom filming him right now and the sun's behind me. What's that going to do with my shadow? Potentially put it on Tom. Or on the ground here, you're going to see my shadow. It wasn't until I went on some sort of like gig where I was with another like super long time professional photographer that I go, oh, you put the sun back to the corner, and that's what creates this like really bright outline around this side of him, right? And then you expose, meaning you light your image for his face in the shadow right here, right? And so it's okay for this line to be a little harsh, right? But what you don't want to do is over or underexpose his face. You don't want it to be too dark, so you expose for this portion. Shout out to Nova, because we all know Nova's doing it. So all right, let's get growing.
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives.
Ooh.
Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye.
Oh.
I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman?
Wasn't expecting all this. I should have thought about it with what's in the background. I don't know why I thought that was like some sort of like, I wasn't even really paying attention. But now I think man, it's mad early to be feeling like this. But He right, man. I'm gonna let him finish his thought.
Oh, where's Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Love how he was looking up, you know.
I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's true to be shot and they're men just like you, but I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Sidebar: Superman, one of my least favorite superheroes, if you're ever asking. For one, it's DC. DC be having problems. To me, Batman runs DC. Superman just was like, the only thing that can stop him is that one rock, a piece of his planet. You know, Kryptonite can take Superman down. Otherwise, he's got all the superhero powers. He great at everything. He can see. He can burn you with his sight. He can freeze you with his breath. He can fly. He can run. He's super strong. Like, but that's not taken away from the metaphor here. Because if he was real, I'm trying to hold what I gotta say. Because like what he's saying is like, I don't know who's wrong or right in this scenario. What's going on has been going on. I mean, years. Like, and then when you try to go research it and try to like formulate your own opinion about it, even the research is unclear on about how to present it and like what is kind of right versus wrong, or whether or not they're taking it as far back, or whether or not they're bringing into, you know, misinformation. Like you can't, and so it's so hard. But one thing I know without question is nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to see those images we're seeing. Absolutely nobody wants to see those.
Oh, where is Superman? Soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and boom. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Great shot. Shout out to Nova. Let's finish up this video here.
Oh, where is Superman?
Love it, Nova. Good job. Way to finish it like that. Shout out to Tom. Shout out to Nova. Okay, real quick, let me speak to Tom because it's a song. Tom, wow. You know, when you're an artist, whatever platform you are, you're going to have these opportunities where you can speak to people and give them either, some sort of trauma or some sort of pain or some sort of ugly piece of life, and give it a platform where we can speak about it. When that happens, sometimes they give music to just make you chill, relax, but like Tom's never really that. He is always kind of bringing something to at least talk about, whether or not you agree with him or not. He's bringing something to talk about. On this one, it gives a platform where people can disagree. Once again, he said he don't know who's right or wrong. We do know one thing though: none of us want to see what we're seeing. And for him to take another ugly piece of life that we have here on earth and to create a piece of art, which is his music, to do that. And then for him to, like, sometimes Tom be chopping and it be just spitting and it be hardcore ass bars. And then there's times where you just sing and he's just strumming his guitar, and he's singing. And it's hitting. Unlock more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Yeah, this is one of the more fire choruses from Tom. Superbly done. And then that actually brings me into some of the compliment I'd like to give Nova. Simplicity. Sometimes songs just need simplicity for a music video. It doesn't need a whole bunch because maybe the topic or what's being said is more important. So with that, Tom, stool, guitar, field, just so happens to have a Bambalaya in the background. Bambalaya. Pardon me, god damn, I was trying to be cute for the YouTube AIs, and then I ended up making it worse, and then belching on top of that. But yeah, just having these moments. We don't have a bunch of CGI going on, and she's using like tripod shots and then either just moving in slowly with a slow pan in, which you just make the image bigger, or you go from bigger and you make the image smaller, but in reverse it makes it look like you're backing out. Or like this one, it's just sitting right here so you can get Tom's emotion. That's what you want to do. You don't want to, for this type of song, you don't want a bunch of letters and words show up behind him and doing multi-layer composites that way with like shiny chrome letters, obviously like chrome for chrome, but like you just don't want that for this one. This one needs to be simple so we can focus on what he's talking about. It's not your average, or at least for me, what I've been seeing from Tom is what it is. It's 100% Tom, talking about something that maybe not everybody want to talk about, finding his artistic voice in it, and then, Nova, shout out to you. You killed that. One day I'd like to ask you some questions about your videography journey. Some of those questions might spill over into some other things, but it's not. I heard you say on your live that you get anxiety, and then I don't think what everybody in the chat understood is like you were saying, I'm anxious now. Even while I'm talking to you guys on all these lives, I'm anxious. I get it. I'm that way right now too. I just kind of got thrown into this and just kind of figured out how to just kind of roll with it, and it's a weird, unique thing that you do it, but when there's someone on the other end, I totally get it. All I want to do is really ask questions about your journey here in this videography game. And then what I would do is I would ask about this video, and I would ask, was that an intention? Like, was the camera rig choice intentional? Was the set display intentional, and why? And then see if maybe I like a videographer like you was thinking some of the same things. So anyways, y'all, make sure y'all obviously following Tom, subscribe to his channel, subscribe to Nova's channel. Just make it look like that, gang. You know what I mean? And then catch you on the next reaction. I don't want us to talk about what's going on specifically in the comments, because I don't want a bunch of people telling me this person's right and this person's wrong. I think what we can all agree on is we don't want to see those images, and there needs to be a little bit of protection of innocence in here. And that's the one thing I think we can say and we can agree on right now, especially if we're uninformed. Okay. I just know that if you're watching this video, I love you. I fuck with you heavy. Okay. And I'll catch you on the next reaction. Peace.